Hello and welcome to Krishi Jagran Business powered by Stel India. This is Yash Saxena. Let's take a quick look at the top headlines of the day. PM Modi's leadership turns India into the world's third largest startup ecosystem, says Piyush Goyal. El Nino may negatively impact agriculture during second half of monsoon season. FAO initial assessment shows over 20% losses in food production due to Turkey earthquakes. Ananda Dairy bags award for best quality dairy products at Global Achievement Awards 2023. UP government announces compensation for recent crop damage. Hailstorm damages crops in Haryana, leaves farmers in distress. Massive protest in Punjab as farmers struggle with crop damage due to unseasonal rains. Jharkhand government launches animal insurance for livestock beneficiaries. Russia's Rosneft signs deal with Indian Oil Corporation to boost oil supplies. In detail. Piyush Goyal, Union Minister of Commerce and Industry, praised Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visionary leadership over the last 9 years, which has transformed India into the world's third largest startup ecosystem. Addressing the gathering virtually at valedictory session of the annual E-Summit Consortium 2023 of VNIT Nagpur, the minister said that India is respected and valued across the world as a center of technology. The minister also appreciated VNIT for bringing together different stakeholders like investors, entrepreneurs, venture capitalists, etc. on a common forum and encouraging startups and entrepreneurship in the region. During March, India encountered the heaviest rainfall in the past 5 years, along with thunderstorms, lightning and hailstorms causing a detrimental effect on human lives, livestock and crops. The Indian Meteorological Department has anticipated the occurrence of El Nino weather patterns, which will likely impact the second part of the monsoon season, resulting in a decline in rainfall. This could spell trouble for Indian agriculture, which makes this news unfavorable. Furthermore, the IMD alerted citizens that the first half of April will have a higher frequency of rainy days, while the second half of the month is expected to have temperatures above the normal. As a consequence of the unanticipated rainfall in March, Indian agriculture and rural communities have been gravely impacted. The United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization is expanding its operations to assist earthquake-affected rural communities in Turkey and the Syrian Arab Republic in maintaining and recovering basic food production while assessing agricultural damage and monitoring long-term and indirect effects. The earthquake devastated 11 vital agricultural provinces in Turkey, affecting 15.73 million people and more than 20% of the country's food production. FAO is urgently seeking $112 million to provide immediate and long-term assistance to earthquake-affected families and communities in Turkey. One of the leading dairy products brand of India has received the prestigious awards in the category of Best Quality Dairy Products at the Global Achievement Awards 2023, organized by Top Notch Foundation at Hotel Shangri-La Eros in New Delhi recently. The brand is Ananda Dairy. Chairman Dr. Radheshyam Dikshit received the award on behalf of the company from the August gathering at the event, which included Dream Girl of India Hema Malini, Fagan Singh Kulaste, Union Minister for Steel and Rural Development, and many more senior dignitaries from the ministry. The brand started its journey back in 1989 during the third phase of White Revolution and now has become a common name in every house under the visionary leadership of founder and chairman Dr. Radheshyam Dikshit. Yogi Adityanath, Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, has urged officials to assist farmers whose crops have been destroyed by recent rains and hailstorms in the state. Unpredictable rains, hailstorms and strong winds have harmed wheat crops across more than 5.23 lakh hectares in 3 states, raising concerns about massive output losses and harvesting issues for farmers. He also expressed his condolences for the loss of life in the state as a result of various disasters and directed district magistrates to quickly release the allowable relief amount for the State Disaster Response Fund to the families of the deceased. The farmers in Haryana have suffered a massive loss due to a severe hailstorm that hit the region on Saturday evening. The storm caused extensive damage to crops in Rohtak, Mahendragarh, Jhajjar and some other areas of the state, leaving many farmers in despair. Mandeep Kumar, a farmer from Kranti village in Rohtak, shared that he and his fellow farmers were preparing to harvest their wheat when the hailstorm hit, damaging the entire crop. He explained that the strong winds, hail and rain had caused a loss of more than 95%, leaving them in a difficult situation as they had taken loans from banks and money lenders to invest in their crops. Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar also assured the farmers that compensation would be provided to the affected farmers' accounts by May, providing some relief to the farmers in this difficult situation. Untimely rains, hailstorms and strong winds have impacted wheat crops across more than 5.23 lakh hectares in 3 states. Approximately 5.23 lakh hectares of wheat crop have been destroyed in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Uttar Pradesh, causing widespread protests in various parts of these states. Some areas have also seen the protests take on a political tone with the involvement of Congress leaders. Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann has called on MLAs to meet with farmers to listen to their grievances and ensure that their special Girdavari is completed quickly so that compensation can be dispersed before Baisakhi. Mann expressed solidarity with the farmers who suffered losses due to the rain and hailstorms, promising that every single penny of loss would be compensated. The state government recently raised compensation for crops damaged caused by weather uncertainties by 25%. Jharkhand offers a substantial subsidy of 79% for buying livestock under the Livestock Development Program, which covers a percentage of the insurance cost for the animals. Additionally, widows, childless couples and disabled women receive a 90% subsidy when purchasing animals. The government of Jharkhand will make certain that all rural livestock provided through Livestock Development Scheme are protected by insurance to avoid financial difficulties in case of viral outbreak. Hemant Soren, Chief Minister of the state, also mentioned that shortly a meeting with bank representatives and insurance companies would be organized to make sure that animals delivered under livestock programs are insured from the start. Rosneft, Russia's largest oil producer and Indian Oil Corporation, signed a long-term agreement on Wednesday to significantly increase oil supplies and diversify oil grades delivered to India. Rosneft's CEO signed the agreement during a business trip to India, according to the company. The agreement's specifics were not disclosed. Russia has been rerouting its energy supplies away from traditional European markets, which imposed broad sanctions on Moscow following the start of the military operation in Ukraine last year. So, this was all about the news. For more updates on Agri News, stay tuned with Krishi Jagran Business. This is Yash Saxena, signing off.